I've gone through a series of emotions, so much energy, hunger, anger, mood swings. I wanted to do a 24-hour dry fast today, but clearly it's not happening, mostly because I was not ready mentally. But I did do one a couple of weeks ago, and by a couple of weeks I mean in 2023, not in 2022. And I didn't share that with you. Before I get into my next dry fast, I just want to share my experience with you from my first dry fast. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I had my dinner at around 7:15, and by 7:42 I was done. So this was when I had my last meal, and I do not know if it was because mentally I knew I was going to fast. 1 hour into my fast, I was super hungry, but I did not give in even if my brain was telling me to. I did continue taking water until about 9:15, which is when my fast officially began. Now, I normally have fasted mornings up until 11:12, so the morning wasn't so difficult. It's 11, I'm heading to work, and I feel great. Problem is, I work at a restaurant and there's all this food, mostly fast food, that I do not want to indulge in, so I think that might be easy. Anyway, the point of this video is to share with you how I feel right now, because last night at 9, 1 hour into my fast, I started to feel hungry, and I did not know if I was really hungry or it was a mental thing. Anyway, I feel great right now. I will let you know how the rest of the day goes. Yalla. Now, there are two kinds of dry fasts. There is a soft dry fast and the hard dry fast. I found out that today as I was doing some research. The soft one is where you can use some water, like you wash your hands, you shower, you brush your teeth, and the hard one is where you don't touch any water or anything like that. I did the soft one. But the reason why I personally decided to fast is because I was feeling slow, groggy. I wasn't feeling myself, and a voice inside my head told me you should fast, so I decided to fast. Anyway, so what happens when you fast? When you fast, it's not only a spiritual thing whereby you are more connected to your creator, but also your body has tendencies to heal itself and do all these magical things. I think it's in the Bible where they say Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and after the 40th night he got some enlightenment or something like that. Part of me thought I was going to get enlightenment after 24 hours, but guess what? It did not happen. Anyway, I digress. What happens when you fast is something called autophagy, which is where your cells recycle unused protein or components of your cell and use that as fuel for the body. But when you particularly dry fast, something called hypertonic autophagy happens, which your body not only uses the unused protein but all proteins to help your body function. Again, I'm not a doctor, this is according to my research, so don't quote me. Most times our bodies use so much energy to digest the food we are eating, and I believe that when you take a break from eating, you're giving your body a break from digestion so it can be able to do all the other functions that it needs to do, like regenerating new cells, reducing inflammation, taking the toxins out of your body, and all that good stuff. One question I got asked on Instagram when I was sharing this experience is that what about when you're thirsty and all that stuff? Sure, you will feel thirsty. So what happens, according to my understanding, is that the body uses fats to create oxygen, and it uses hydrogen to break down those fats. And what is water made of? H2O, which is hydrogen and oxygen. So when you're not hydrating at least between 24 to 48 hours, the body is creating its own water from within. According to my research, here is what happens to your body when you fast. From the first 6 to 8 hours after digestion, the food has gone through the stomach and the small intestine, so you start to feel energized, which for me, I was sleeping during this time, so I did not feel that energy. My fast started around 8:15, which is when I took the last drop of water for 24 hours. Now, after 12 hours is when the body gets into a fasted state. So by the time I woke up and did my whole morning routine, I was in my fasted state. And what is said to happen at this state is that the liver converts the fats into ketones for energy. And they say that ketones are a more effective source of energy than glucose. So there you go. There is one benefit of fasting. After 24 hours, the body starts to create these antioxidants, which reduces inflammation and helps prevent some kind of diseases. Another thing that happens at this stage, I think it's more like the 24-hour mark, between 20 and 24-hour mark, autophagy happens, which basically means self-eating. Your cells start to eat themselves, the dead cells die off, and it starts to regenerate new cells. They also say at this point is when your brain starts to function properly. For me, at the 17-hour mark, I started to feel very lightheaded. I came to the storage room to record this. Time check is 1:40. I'm feeling dizzy, not hungry. I didn't almost test something. My friend wanted me to test something, and I'm like, no. He kept on forcing me. He's like, do you want to just test it? It's not even Ramadan. I'm like, bro, even if it's not Ramadan, I cannot break my fast. Anyway, I just came to let you guys know, give you an update. It's 1:40 and I'm still fasting. Very lightheaded, I must say, but I'm good. So yeah, that didn't last too long. At about 4 p.m. I started to realize that because I work in a restaurant, there's food all over the place. I wasn't smelling the food anymore. Not because I lost my sense of smell, but because, I don't know, something in my mind, I just wasn't smelling the food as much as I would normally do when I'm hungry. So I wasn't even feeling hungry at that point. Normally I would start to smell a little food and be like, oh, let me just test a little bit. But no, it didn't happen this time. It's been a little bit over 24 hours, 8:31, and I was ready to cook whatever. I came home, bought a few things here because I was going to make, I bought 2 potatoes, some rosemary, some more cloves, and aloe vera. Can you guys guess how much these few things were? These few things cost me $11. Anyway, food is becoming more expensive, like I told you in the previous video. On top of food becoming more expensive, you cannot believe what just happened. In that video where I shared with you food is becoming pricey and all that, I was so proud telling you how much I had all this dry food. I have a lot of that: rice, chickpeas, lentils, all colors of lentils, orange, black, green, name it, I have it all. So that means I don't have a lot to buy. Well, guess what? I was just about to make some lentil soup to break my fast and everything is expired. Let me show you my garbage. As you can see in there, I've thrown most of the things. This is cocoa powder. So I don't eat cocoa powder anymore. No wonder I had so much of it, like a big jar of it and some in storage. I'm going to throw this garbage out because it's full. Oh my god, it's so heavy. My garbage has never been this heavy. But it's because all this is dried food. Which goes to say, stocking up on food is really good because it helps in rough times, but eat that food. I've had this food for so long and I've been holding on to it, and now that I want to eat it, it's expired. The shops are going to close very soon, so I'm going to go get some lentils because I don't know, for some reason I'm not craving lentils. I feel like it's the thing that's going to, I don't want to eat terribly, so lentils will be good. I have chickpeas, but chickpeas take so long to get ready, so I'm going to go get some lentils. I know I just came from the store, but I did not know that this would be expired. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling to catch my breath for some reason. Well, I'm hungry. I'm feeling lazy to cook. Actually, if it was up to me, I would eat any junk food, but I don't want to do that to myself. I'm choosing my battles today. I was going to work out, but it's either I work out or go get the lentils. So I'm going to go get the lentils. And maybe, just maybe, instead of going to the gym, I'll do a quick stretch right here. But no, this is like a whole workout. Damn! All this food going to waste. Who is that calling me, bro? I'm walking to the supermarket and they're legit closing in 9 minutes. I just wanted to tell you guys today how I've gone through a series of emotions. So much energy, hunger, anger, mood swings, what else? Gratefulness, sadness, all in one. But yeah, I'm here. Let me go get these lentils before they close. I don't know what people think of me every time I'm recording in the supermarket. Can I tell you something? I don't think self-checkout should be a thing. Something just happened to me right now. I couldn't choose the thing and I paid less, and I knew when I was doing it, I just didn't have time to wait for the guy. And I just bagged my 2 lemons for free. It's a bad thing, especially because I was fasting. Damn. I want to go back, but I'm not, because you know what? Food is damn expensive. Why am I even telling you this? Oh my god. I'm actually just going to take it as a sign from God that God wanted me to get this for free, and I got it for free because I asked the guy to help me and he was giving me attitude. And then I just want to go home and cook. and he's giving me attitude, so I'm taking this as a sign from God. This is just whoever sees this and owns these companies, just so you know, self-checkout is not like legit. You can still take food from the place. Anyway, I actually don't, as a matter of fact, why should I even feel bad when there is all this food waste? There is so much food waste. They say food is scarce, yet they are throwing away food. I don't feel bad, I take it back. Alright, I'm back, ready to cook now. So this time I got lentils, 2 oranges, 2 lemons, ginger for a whopping $7. It could have been more, but you know what happened. Food costs are going high, but not only food costs. Yesterday my friend wasn't feeling well and he sent his wife to buy him medication at the pharmacy, and guess what? All the, what are they called? All the shelves were empty. You can't find any medication. So I'm just giving you a heads up. All the shelves are empty. If you're looking for cough medication, if you're looking for painkillers, now is the time to stock up, because the guy at the pharmacy actually told my friend apparently World War is coming. So stock up. I'm about to stock up on my dry foods. I'm about to stock up on painkillers, vitamins, the things like that I need, so that I'm safe when, you know, the time comes. For now, I'm going to prepare this stuff. While my food is cooking, maybe I'll put in a workout. You know, I always like sharing recipes, but today I do not have the energy to. I'm saving all the energy I have left for a quick movement, not even a workout, movement. So I recently learned from my sister that green pepper is best put in food after, as it gives it much more flavor. I'm becoming a food connoisseur. I didn't know that before. I used to put it in as one of the, you know, with the onions. Now I know what to do. As you can tell, that pan has no lid, so I'm going to use foil pepper. Also, I'm making some, well, I made some kiwi juice. It's just here in the blender. Ooh, did I just taste the food for salt? I guess I just broke my fast at 10:10. Wow, I'm just now realizing, oh my god, delayed reaction. I checked to see if the salt was enough, which is kind of a reflex. Wow. Anyway, this is all kiwis, and I'm waiting for this to get ready. And in the meantime, I'm going to put in a workout. Again, not workout, movement. Did I tell you the reason I decided to break my fast is because I feel like I have cramps? Well, my cramps are coming. My period is going to start. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit off. So I decided to break my fast.
Supported fish pose. First block goes in between your feet and come together, knees apart. If it's too much, if it feels like pin shape.
That was my personal experience. I did not make it to 48 hours, but they say that after 48 hours, the human growth hormone is at its peak, which helps with muscle growth, cellular repair, and better performance. So for those people that are into fitness and all that stuff, there you go. However, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not encouraging you to go and fast if it's not what's good for you. You just have to keep in mind what your goal is. I wasn't doing it for weight loss this time. I've done water fasts before for weight loss, but this time it was strictly a spiritual and a health thing. But depending on what you're looking for example, if you're looking to lose weight, fat burning happens between the 12 and 16 hour mark. And if you're looking for autophagy, renewing your cells and all that, it happens between 24 hours and 36 hours. Anything beyond that, to be honest, I do not know. I'm not a doctor. Just do your research before you get into it. So would I do this again? Most definitely. I feel like I will do it again. I actually want to be doing it more on a weekly basis, 2 days a week or 1 day a week. And I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But all in all, I'm very happy with the results. I feel very light, not just my body, but even mentally, I feel light. My brain fog is gone. I felt like I had so much brain fog and I couldn't get things done. And now I feel like I can do anything. In fact, I even went for an ice plunge, which will be in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And of course, if you have any inputs on fasting, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment. I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert on this topic. I just did it for my own experience. we're going to start with my daily rituals, which is oh my god, it's 10:53, which is almost 11, and this is the time I'm going to eat. Anyway, I'm only having soup and all this, but this is a lot of vitamins. I'll probably have like half of it, because these are all full kiwis. Too much sugar before I go to bed. In fact, let me just reduce this. Garlic clove. This is to support the flow of my period. Some sea moss gel. You know what's weird? At the 24-hour mark, I wasn't that hungry. Like right now, I wasn't that hungry. Something weird just happened. The moment I ate that garlic, my stomach is feeling pain. My stomach is feeling pain. So this kiwi tastes very bitter. I have some ground beef left over in here, and I'm going to put it in my lentils because why not? I want some beef. I want some meat. It's very strange how lentils increase in size the more you cook. I made very few lentils, but the pan is so much. Okay. I'm going to watch some Netflix. Probably not going to take this kiwi. What I'm going to do is mix it with a smoothie tomorrow. That's it, because it's too bitter for me right now. I'll have an orange instead. I'm for real having dinner at 11. Lentils, some oranges for vitamin C, and water.
On the menu, he didn't believe me when I said that could mean any price. He said it's a steak. How much could it possibly cost?
Good night, loves.